Hello, my name is David Rowland, and this is an exploration into the relationship between your head and your neck, looking at how simple movements can have an impact on how your head is able to rest on top of your neck.
To begin, lie on your back with your legs long or your knees bent and your feet standing. Feel free to change the position of your legs at any time. You can put supports under your knees, like pillows or bolsters, and take the time at any time to do anything you think of to be more comfortable. In this class, I'll be asking you to move your nose up and down and side to side. Your nose can't move that way by itself. You have to use your neck to move your head. So on the one hand, be aware that your neck is working and your head is moving. Feel that they move, but let your attention be with your nose, where it is and where it's moving. Now imagine there's a small clock hanging face down from the ceiling in front of your face, so the center of the clock is in front of your nose. The hours of the clock are where they would be if you were standing up and the clock was on the wall in front of you. 12 o'clock is up toward the top of your head, 6 o'clock is down toward your feet, 3 o'clock is to the right, and 9 o'clock is to the left. The center of the clock, where its hands join together, is right above your nose. Now, as you imagine that small clock in front of you, move your nose just a little upward from the center to 12 o'clock, then all the way down to 6 o'clock, back up to 12, down to 6, and continue moving your nose up and down calmly, also noticing how your neck reacts differently when your nose goes to 12 compared to when it goes to 6. Just move your nose as far as is easy. The clock itself isn't very big, so you don't have to move your nose very far. Let your jaw be relaxed, your tongue resting. Your mouth can be open or closed. Do you feel a different response in the back of your neck as you move to 6 o'clock compared to when you moved your nose to 12 o'clock? And pause with your nose in the center. Next, move your nose just as gently and easily to the right to 3 o'clock, then all the way to the left to 9 o'clock, and take it back and forth to 3, and then to 9, side to side in that same calm, easy pace. Does your nose move farther toward 3 or toward 9, or is the movement about the same to both sides? Does your nose move more easily to one side than to the other? Can you tell which part of your neck is turning? The top, the middle, the bottom, or your whole neck at once? Then pause with your nose in the center. Next, move your nose up to 12 again and pause it there. As it's there, think about 3 o'clock, where it is from here, and imagine going there and back in a straight line. Then when you're ready, do the actual movement and take your nose from 12 to 3 and back, and repeat this, going back and forth from 12 to 3. How does the back of your neck react to this diagonal movement? Is your tongue still relaxed in your mouth? The next time your nose is at 3, pause it there. Picture where 6 o'clock is, and when you're ready, move your nose from 3 to 6 and back and forth between those 2 hours of the clock. Is it easier to move your nose to 3 o'clock from 6 o'clock than it was to move to 3 o'clock from 12 o'clock? Does 6 o'clock feel like it's directly below where 12 o'clock was the last time your nose went there? Pause your nose at 6 the next time it gets there. Think about the location of 9 o'clock for a moment, and when you're ready, move your nose from 6 to 9, and back and forth, repeating this movement in that same easy way, at that same calm pace as you've been making all these movements. Is it more comfortable and natural to move your nose from 6 to 9 than it was to move from 6 to 3? Have you noticed any reaction or sensation in your throat? When your nose gets to 9 o'clock again, pause it there. Think about where each of the hours is that your nose has been to and their relationship to 9 o'clock. Then take your nose directly to 12 o'clock and back to 9 and repeat this movement, going back and forth between 9 and 12. Does it feel like your nose is coming back to where it started? Has moving your nose on a diagonal become easier, or does each diagonal present a new challenge? Can you tell you've drawn the outline of a diamond with your nose, like a baseball diamond? Pause your nose at 12 o'clock the next time it gets there, just to remember how it feels. And then take your nose all the way around the diamond, moving your nose first to 3, then to 6, then to 9, back to 12, and continue around to 3, to 6, to 9, to 12, making each diagonal straight so the position of each of the hours becomes more and more clear each time you go to it. The next time your nose is at 12, pause there again, and then change the direction, and this time take your nose around the diamond the other way, moving it next to 9, then to 6, then to 3, back to 12, to 9, to 6, to 3, back to 12, and on around. How different does the diamond feel going in this direction compared to the first direction? Is your jaw staying relaxed? Then relax and rest with your nose under the center of the clock. Breathe comfortably, feeling the expansion of your inhalation and the relaxation of your exhalation.
When you're ready, take your time and come to standing. How grounded do you feel now? Perhaps more solid and relaxed into the floor? Or lighter, as if gravity has less hold on you? Feel how your head balances on top of your neck now. Then walk around a bit, feeling how your neck lets your head flow along with the movement of your body. And go look in the mirror to see how you look with this sense of groundedness, and whether there's any difference you notice in the relationship of your head and neck to your shoulders. Thank you.